know how many Hindi speakers there are.
Oh, there.
But
It's kind of a third, if not fourth slip. Is he saving a single there? Is he trying to take a catch?
Well, I think because of the intent you're seeing from Sai and Bartel, it's just for that big flash outside the off stump. It's almost that fly slip position where if the ball does go quickly out to his right, they're just hoping he can be able to get out there and dive that for that delivery there. I think they reckon if it does get a touch fuller and Bartel looks to play an expansive cover drive and edges it, in that position, they reckon Aaron Jones has the best opportunity to make a play.
it's kind of a third, if is wearing and getting a bit more tired challenge. The batters, they really haven't been at their best today. Good question coming in here, Aman. I'm going to ask you the first part of it, and I'll answer the second part immediately. Good running, gets a single. Majority of this contest between these two today, Aman, may be decided upon the 20 overs of left arm spin and how Nepal play that. Harmeet Singh probably hasn't had the wickets he would have liked, but he's full of confidence with the runs that he's getting. Kenjige has been in the wickets, but maybe he hasn't bowled as well. As he would have liked. And Nepal, bizarrely for me, given how much left arm spin they face back home, and the fact that every second cricketer out of the production line seems to be as part of an army of Nepali left arm spinners, they haven't played left arm spin particularly well. It's just missed. Only really misses the off stump on height. So much of this contest could come down to those 20 overs that will predominantly be in the second power play.
Yeah, and again, a lot of it will depend on how these overs go, as that one just missed the top of off stump. They're looking to be aggressive against the seamers, knowing that they have to face those left arm spinners. And Harmeet Singh went wicketless 48 hours ago, but he was bowling from maybe the wrong end of the ground, didn't get the drift that Nash Kenjige was due to the wind. And you couple that with, he was just looking to fire it in quick and be economical to look to get Kenjige wickets at the other end. They bowl well in tandem, even though they're two of the same types of spinners in terms of left arm spin ball moving away from the right-hander. But they're hard to take on, especially if their required run rate continues to move up. Now, right now, Nepal's getting it to drag back down. It's under 6 at the moment, which is where Nepal would like to keep it. If you just start to pile on some dot balls and some quiet overs, it'd be tough sledding against the left arm spinners.
Somehow evades the stumps again. Okay, gets us to the end of the first power play. 42 for 1 the score. Well, what about a bit of the colour and passion on offer here in Grand Prairie? There is a Nepal football jersey in the front right there. Lots of smiling faces on show. There's lots of the cricket jerseys, various iterations of that. There's a joy and an exuberance and a love for the game here in Texas, and much of it is coming from the fans of the men in the red and blue of Nepal.
And again, their fans have loved it. They've loved it since they've got here for that Stake Stars and Summits trophy all the way in October. Hard to believe that we're already in a new month, and he's been here for quite some time, but again, the fans have loved it, and now headed into League Two, they've come out and cheered on their side, and what were mixed results for them, probably should have come away with more wins than they have.
As this one steered into the gap, the sweeper, Christian Murthy's out there. Here he is. Now, what's happened, Nosh Kenjigate? It's an easy underarm from Utkarsh. Oh, there! There he goes. It's almost as though a bomb went off. Always tie your shoelaces at home.
Looks like he caught on to the back foot as well. He wasn't watching where he was going. So if you're out trick-or-treating, make sure that you're doing that. Watching every step you take and which direction you take it in. But you're absolutely right, Lenny. Nepal will be very watchful of how this passage play goes. They know if they don't give up wickets to both left arm spinners, and they can claw runs to their name, about 5 and over. They've done more than enough. That's easier said than done. Kenjigate will attack the pads all day long. Close out over and over.
A replay to show you there was definitely inside edge thuds into the front pad. Not sure what Nosh Kenjigate is looking at there. First over in the books from him, 3 from it. Yeah, if Nepal look at this attack, they're going to look at the comeback overs of Netravalkar in his second spell, the 10 across the board of Van Schalkwyk, and then whatever remaining 6 of the 5th bowler, which could be Jesse Singh, but if he doesn't recover from that side strain, well, where the other over is going to come from, they're going to be the ones that they'll target to get them more than a run a ball that they need, which the required run rate's now tipped over. And then if they can, even if they kept Harmeet Singh and Nosh Kenjigate to their figures from the last game, which I think was what, none for 49 and 1 for 49, basically 4 or 5 and over. If it's that, but they don't get the incisions, if Harmeet Singh doesn't get into the wickets and get into Nepal's middle order, then I think there could be a way home for Nepal. USA still favourites for me, no doubt. Runs on the board, wearing wicket. Nepal don't have a great history of chasing huge totals. But there is just, particularly with the extra depth to Nepal's batting, remember Mala's in the team. So they have the 2 left-handers, Gulshan Jha and Kushal Mala, both of whom can score quickly, and both of whom could be sent in to take on the left-arm spin. Maybe they can plot a path home for what would be a very famous victory.
Again, just about how they decide to attack the rest of the bowling lineup, where they look to find runs. And they got to do this, take advantage of poor deliveries and find a way to get those to the rope. Even the fumble will just keep it to 1 run. But if you get anything loose, you have to be able to take advantage of it. And I think that's what USA, to their credit, did very, very well. Yes, it wasn't the greatest bit of bowling from Nepal all throughout their innings, but anytime it was loose down the leg side, found 4 runs. When Lamashani dropped it short, apart from the 1 Aaron Jones wicket, everything went to the rope. They took advantage of the lackluster bowling. Nepal's got to do something similar and make USA pay for mistakes. Good delivery that from Ben Skolkvik. And you mentioned Nether Volker's second spell. When he comes back into bowl, you reckon it's going to be all pace off. It's going to be cross seam and cutters and slower deliveries that were very hard to play later on. So even with the big hitting Goshamala, Gulshanja, I don't reckon it's going to be a wicket where you can really score as fluently and as easy as you want towards the later stage with the slower balls. So it makes it even more important to score runs in this juncture.
Good diving stop. Aaron Jones is a good fielder. There's a key position there at extra cover. That's probably 4 runs saved.
Yeah, again, very similar to what we saw, say, from Depinder Singh Airi in the first innings. There's a sweeper cover, but would have had to move a long way to his right, and they've since moved Aaron Jones from Van Skolkvik's first over out of that fly slip position into a cover. So almost daring Anosa to try to play the third man with the ball being angled in. It's good attacking cricket.
End of the 12th over, 48 for 1. Mate, my wide button has stopped working.
Can you hear me?
Worked into the leg side, and that's going to be... Oh, it might be 4. Well, that's what the fans are indicating. And now Harmeet Singh is as well. He's trod on the rope. And that's really a free 2 runs for Nepal to bring the 50 up for Nepal.
We've talked about the running between the wickets ever so important for Nepal, and this is another phase in the game where Nepal bests USA in the field. Nepal saves runs. USA, they can tend to shoot themselves in the foot. Not the first time we've seen 4 free runs. Think about before wicket of Asif Sheikh, 4 runs off a misfield, and then Harmeet Singh here just stepping onto the rope.
Power sweep from Bertel. Power sweep for 4. That's a really good shot. Kenjige's just looked a little lacking in bite through the air, isn't he? No rhythm yet for him. One of Bertel's favourite shots against the spinners. Runs away for 4.
Well, there's no real wind to aid with the drift and the dip. You can just see Bertel in this over alongside Anosa looking to be way more positive against Kinjige, and it's a good counterpunch. Yes, it's risky, but they've said to Nash, all right, we're looking to attack you. We're not going to let you sit there and bowl your 10 overs alongside Harmeet Singh. You're going to have to do something extra special to get us out. Close of the 13th over. 2 boundaries come from it. 9 runs from Kinjige's second is 57 for 1.
Anil Shah, sometimes when he's batting, just kind of gets in this mode, doesn't he? Either it's a defensive or a block, or it's a very big shot, isn't it? He kind of needs to find a middle gear between the two.
Yeah, I think there's room to be aggressive, but you also have to understand that not every ball you can put away to the boundary. So actually what ended up being his undoing against the USA that first time. He got to his 50, really untroubled, and then just tried to hit every ball for 6. Came out against Scotland in a similar facet. He can just do this. He's such a good timer of the ball. He's got a wide range of shots. If he's just able to find a way to get one off every delivery, he'll get enough bad balls that he can put away. He's got too many good shots to where he's almost forcing, trying to hit the ball into particular areas when the ball's not there to be hit.
First chance of Nepal from the crowd. Must be funny for the America players to be here on home soil. Very much to feel like an away game for them. Outnumbered heavily by the Nepal fans. Probably, I don't know, what have we got, 800 in and around the ground.